Hi, my name is George. I think we're gonna be good friends. I think we're gonna get along, and you're gonna learn a couple things from me in this channel as I go on in my journey and I tell you about my experiences throughout this my short. It's not how I wanted to phrase it. Ignoring that, alright. Anyway, that's not the main topic of this video. My main topic is my opinion on the fitness industry and how everybody's like too focused on what other people think about like how they do things, right? And I'm not saying, oh, you can't learn from others or you learning from others isn't ideal. But I feel like for you to like progress in your own way, you have to learn from your mistakes. And I feel like experience is the best teacher through and through. Like you can get from point A to point B and learn how like certain things pan out for you that way, right? But if you don't do that, then how do you expect to grow as a person? We're all humans at the end of the day. We're all bound to make mistakes. As you can see at the beginning of the video, I literally got tongue twisted. I didn't know what to say. But I feel like as we grow on, as we develop, yeah, I think it's important to learn from other people's mistakes. But at the same time, like if you don't like take a leap of faith yourself, you'll never like get to the next step you need to go in order to accomplish something in your life or anything like that. I took a weird turn. Anyway, my point is, I feel like people are too fixated on trying to accomplish a certain look or a certain thing for them, and they're too focused on like the bro signs. When I feel like lifting isn't that hard. It's just like maybe five components you need. You need to lift right. You need to leave your ego at the door. You need to eat right. You need to sleep well, and you need to know about your sets, your training, your hypertrophy, what type of muscles you are. We all have certain genetics, right? Like we're all decomposed to have certain things in our body that makes us more lucky than others, right? Like I feel like I was blessed to have decent sized arms. But someone else might not have as big arms like I do, right? So I feel like at the end of the day, we gotta like take what we can get and then we move from that. Not saying that, oh, we can't learn from people like Arnold, Ronnie, Jay Cutler. I forgot his name, I'll be honest, I did. I feel like they're also important people to learn from, but at the end of the day, you gotta realize it's you at the end of the day. You're the one lifting the weight. You gotta do what works for you. If incline works for me, that doesn't mean like Smith or bench might not be better for you. At the end of the day, it's like really what works for you and how you can get there. I as I go on, I realize certain things that I wanted to do. I don't feel like they're as ideal and practical. But like I said, I'm growing too. So like as I get more comfortable and more adjusted to doing this, there are certain things I'll be more willing to do. I'm more likely to do in comparison to other things. Like for example, I thought I should do 3 sets because that's what everybody does. 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps. But I feel like my body responds more better to 4 to 8 to 12 reps, which is ideal hypertrophy range for most people if you're trying to like gain muscle, build muscles, typical stuff like that. But for others, 3 might work for them, or they might need 5 or 6. Then again, people do have the tentative thing. Oh, junk volume, junk volume. I think you got to do what works best for you. What works for me might not work for you, but I think at the end of the day, you can take what I show you, and you can learn it to make yourself better in the long run. Because at the end of it, we all just want to make gains. We all want to look good naked, or be models, or be bodybuilders, or just want to have big muscles. I don't know. The point is, we all have things that we want to do for ourselves, and we should just all realize that we shouldn't be so critical of ourselves. I feel like most people, we value the opinions of others too highly, when sometimes like we're behind the screen, so you don't really know what I think, how I feel, and how I react to certain things. So I just feel like at the end of the day, you just gotta like, there's like most people, your circle is not as big as you might seem. So you gotta realize like certain people that you might think are in your circle aren't in your circle, right? So you shouldn't value their opinion as much unless like granted, like I could use me for example, my parents. If they say something, I'm gonna take it into account in comparison to like someone else where I might just be like, why are you telling me this? Or anything like that. The point is I feel like you just gotta like take it for how it is and just not take it with a grain of salt, but if you can live without their opinion, I wouldn't take their opinion, honestly. I can tell you that in my life. And then just in my experiences. But I feel like That's just the short way summary of saying it. I don't want to like just end up rambling, but thank you. Welcome to my channel, and I hope you enjoy your stay here. Have a good day, guys.